Hello, humans and pets. Guess what we're making today? Basically, what we're making is some jalapeno popper that are stuffed with cream cheese and the insides of the jalapeno popper and some cheese. And we're gonna wrap it in sausage because why not? And then wrap it in bacon to further the tastiness.
Which is called?
And stick it on the smoker.
What do they call it?
Eggs.
An armadillo egg. Yeah, that's correct.
We're gonna be eating the eggs today, but no chickens were involved.
So I already, to try to shorten up what you're gonna have to watch us do, I've already cored out the pepper part of it, and I want to just say, Hey Grill Hey said this, and I tried it. If you have any of these little juicers that you would use on like a lemon or something,
I've never seen them in my life.
This thing goes in this absolutely perfect. It's got little teeth to bite. You spin it in, and the only problem is as you can see, it's shorter, so you actually have to take the knife in and get the end. But if this was longer, this works phenomenal. Half the time that you normally have to do to core out a jalapeno. Anyways, so all I've done so far is I took out all the insides of the jalapeno. Yeah. I put them in this bowl. I have two things of cream cheese, and we have a couple handfuls of
Fiesta blend
cheese.
It's a good source of protein.
And all the insides, all the heat in the peppers, I actually added back in there.
Why not?
So all we're gonna do is kind of incorporate it all together, and we've used this on a few different occasions, and it's actually really good with the cream cheese. It's just a barbecue. It kind of smells like a barbecue flavor. Let me see. We're just gonna put some of this for the inside, and then we're gonna put some of it on the outside of it also, but just so the inside has a little of the seasoning also. We've done it in the past with other, and it just adds a little sweetness to the actual cream cheese itself. I believe we actually stuck that also on when we made
the poppers.
Well, the cream cheese actually when we.
Oh yeah, when we just made the cream cheese.
If you have never smoked cream chease, that was a big thing going on for a while. It is absolutely like totally different.
Dynamite.
It just changes the whole taste. It is so much superior than having it. I don't know if I said that correctly. It is superior. I don't know, so much superior sounds correctly. I'm just putting it so it has a nice little color on the inside. I wanted the inside to have the same flavor as the outside.
Yeah.
It just adds so much to the cream cheese. Really sucks up that smoky flavor. And that's that. So there it is, the quick mixture of all the cheeses and the pepper. That's just the guts of the pepper. We're gonna take that. We're gonna stuff all of these. So Ryan's we're gonna snap our fingers and have it happen, or you're gonna do the fast forward?
Yeah, we'll do like what should we do? We have to get creative.
I don't know, but
let's nod our heads at the same time. You ready?
And we're back.
You see that head nod?
Yeah, I don't know. He's making me do silly stuff over here. So, long story short, all we did, because you can go back and watch another jalapeno popper video.
Poppers a trillion times.
Yeah, you just literally stuffing the inside. So then what you want to do, and I've never done this before, so you gotta bear with me on this. Some of these are really big jalapenos, I can tell you that.
We also made some cream cheese extra.
I'm probably gonna need more than this, but this is a mixture of a couple different breakfast sausages. One of them is the John Morrell hot sausage, and one of them was some other name brand that I do not know. And basically, you're gonna take the jalapeno, you're gonna stick it in the sausage, and you're gonna coat it enough so that it covers the pepper, but you don't want a ton of it. And it's gonna end up being in like a football shape, like so.
Ta-da!
And you basically just want enough
to coat the outside. Because you don't want it to take too long to cook the pepper itself or the sausage.
Right. So, and you want it like this, and then Ryan's probably gonna take 2 things of bacon.
I'm gonna take 2 things of bacon.
And he is you can start on one end. I don't know if you need toothpicks for this. You forgot to grab them before you get all messy.
That should be fine.
And I think you're gonna need them. So and you start on one end, and you're gonna wrap it around like this. There you go. And then till you get to the other end. I think it's gonna take 2 bacon per. Now, I'm guessing we have a lot more jalapenos. I bought a bunch of them.
So we'll just make some not bacon.
So we're gonna we'll just do some bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers probably too, but
well, if we're out of bacon, then we'll just do sausage.
I have another bacon downstairs to go with the other thing too. So
just like that.
There you go.
So we're gonna fast forward it now.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to have him do.
Yet. We're not gonna fast forward it.
I forgot to have him do. So instead of like he just did, I'll take a small one here. I wanted to season the sausage on the outside.
Well, that's why I was confused.
Well, because I jumped ahead of myself.
We'll season the bacon.
We can just, well, what I wanted to do, and what I think we're going to do, we'll have to see. I didn't run this by him yet. Some of these we're going to leave plain. Some of these I think we should hit with like one of the barbecue sauces that we had the other day, the Tabasco barbecue sauces. And then we can try which one we like better. Like one with a sauce and one without. Yeah. So we're going to take this. Maybe you want to take one of your gloves off.
For what?
And to hit it. So that you're not going to put that seasoning.
Or we're going to put this on the bacon.
You don't want to put it on the inside?
No. It's already on the inside.
I meant on the sausage. Okay, then we'll do that. So we'll have Ryan fast forward through this part so you can watch us do it, but yet you don't have to actually watch us do it. So have fun. bacon wrapped everyone. Half of them have the sausage on it. The other half, we had more. I knew we were going to have more than what we did. You may see us gathering more stuff. I don't know if you've watched the one, but we also did bacon wrapped little smokies before, and they were so delicious. We're going to do them the same way, and I'm going to cook them at the same time as we did these here. Since we needed more bacon anyways, we took out some little smokies, and we're going to make them again. So if you want to see how those are, go back and watch that one. Those were Ryan's favorite. But
they are so good.
We're basically going to season these up real quick on both sides with a little bit of barbecue. I think we're going to hit them with an actual, like half of these with sauce, half of them without, and then see if we like the difference. But he's just going to try not to touch the stuff. Can you actually? And I'll just kind of turn them so that we can get all the sides.
Yeah. While I
have the gloves on.
So that's what we're going to do now.
That's it. So we'll fast forward through this part so you don't have to watch it again. And we'll be back in a minute.
We're back.
Okay, so
oh my goodness.
Perfect time to come back. The neighbor's dog just started barking, but we just seasoned up the best we could because we ran out of our favorite barbecue seasoning. We're gonna cook it. We're gonna put it on the smoker at 250 degrees. These should take about, I don't know, everyone's taking around 2 hours to cook it. They have to come to 165 degrees internal.
Yeah.
Because it's ground meat. These will probably be a little bit quicker. We'll have to see. I might have to take them off earlier. So we're going to go fire up the smoker. Yep. We're going to put together the little smokies, and we'll meet you out on the grill. All right, we are back. So it took a little bit to build. I can tell you that right now. So on an average, everyone that I watched that cooked these, it took almost 2 hours to do. Ours might be a little bit fatter. You might have seen us take some off, put some on, take some off. I've never made them before, so we'll try it. Got to have to an internal temperature of approximately 165. So we have it at 250, well 243. I just had it open.
It's cold, by the way. It's snowy outside. If you,
it is
you can see
maybe
it.
20 degrees with a wind chill again. It is definitely chilly.
It was 8 degrees this morning.
So there's a little smoky side. Just got some brown sugar on them, not as much as last time. A little hot sauce that goes with it. We had a little extra cream cheese. So we threw that on the top, and we're going to let these cook probably about 2 hours. And again, the little smokies and stuff probably have to come off a little bit earlier. But the main cook is the other ones over here, the armadillo eggs. We'll come back to you when we do something with them.
Welcome back, humans and pets.
You don't even understand.
We thought it was going to be a 2-hour cook.
5 hours.
5 hours.
5 hours.
It is 19 degrees. It just said 17 a second ago. But it's really cold outside.
I had to put more charcoal in. I expected a 2-hour cook. It's crazy. It's crazy. This took forever. I don't know what happened. It stalled at 140 degrees. It would not go off of that. It would not go up. I finally ended up...
We turned it up to 175 20 minutes before.
About a half hour ago, and it finally popped off. I don't know. It just was stalled. So these should be cooked. All right, let me... Yeah.
I'm going to take this guy. But I'm going to cut it in half. Because I don't know. There you go.
Oh, you want to cut them in half? I want to get a picture anyways, if you don't mind. Like just a cross section of... Like so that they can see the actual cross section. Yeah, we've already ate the...
We've already eaten the smokies.
I'm going to blame you on this one. It's not fully folded in.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't you?
No.
It's a nice little smoke ring on the meat.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely fully cooked.
Mm-hmm. Let's eat this guy in my face. So, what is this again?
This
is a jalapeno popper.
Yes.
Wrapped in sausage. Wrapped in bacon.
Correct. And as you can see, I obviously put way too much sausage on the outside. You're supposed to do it just enough to coat it, but...
This is like a lot of sausage.
It is.
Hence the cook time.
I like the smoke in the breakfast sausage, so it tastes really good.
Yeah.
We were thinking of putting barbecue sauce on half of them and leaving the other half plain.
Yeah.
But then Ryan made a good point. Like, who puts barbecue sauce on breakfast sausage? Ooh, I'm just ripping it apart.
Or even jalapeno poppers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it would be good dipped in it.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
It's good.
You can definitely taste the difference. I just kind of half mixed it up. You can definitely taste the difference between the John Morrell sausage and the other one, to me.
Yeah. It's like a combination of both.
Mm-hmm.
One tastes like a hot Italian sausage.
Yeah.
Other tastes like
Other one really has the breakfast sausage feel
Egg
to it.
McMuffin sausage type
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah. It definitely has that taste to it. Overall, I like it a lot. I'm thinking in my head, though, if we ever did it again, a nice ground Italian sausage instead would go better than the breakfast sausage, in my eyes. I know everybody made them with both, but I know Ryan we made a bunch of bacon-wrapped summer sausages, and that's some of his favorites, so.
We did?
Really? You already ate a bunch of them.
Oh, the little smokies.
The little smokies, I mean.
Oh.
What'd I say, summer sausage? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was like, that's a good idea.
This is a
I do
jalapeno
want to do that,
popper.
where we just take a stick of summer sausage and a stick of pepperoni and wrap it in bacon.
Right.
And smoke it. Just to see what happens. But
We also made some poppers. I just figured I would try one while I'm at. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. Bacon on the smoker is phenomenal. It just makes, not that you can ever go wrong with bacon.
bacon is phenomenal.
All right.
Oh.
And the popper,
Okay, great.
I can't believe, because it's soft, because we cooked this, we left these on in 5 hours, but the popper is soft, but it's
still has a
still,
crunch.
this one is hot. It still has a little crunch to it.
Has a lot of crunch to it. Truthfully.
It has a nice heat still, and they just get sweeter. Something about a jalapeno when you cook them, it just gets sweeter. I'm not gonna lie, when we cooked the bacon wrapped meatballs, we did it at 275, and we did it. It took a little longer because we made bigger meatballs than last. Couple hours, and the bacon was like perfect. That pepper was hot right there.
Yeah.
If you can't tell the way I'm breathing right now, but I thought this bacon was gonna be way too done, and it's not. So I don't know what happened with this cook. It was the craziest cook, but again, that's part of cooking. You know, doing it with the indirect heat like this. Sometimes they cook the right time. Sometimes it's just weird. And today was just weird.
And I'm sure the temperature has something to do with it.
I'm sure it does, but
We went through a lot more coals in the process. We had to refill it. We only filled it up halfway,
Yeah,
thinking it would be a 2-hour cook.
Right.
It wasn't. We also cooked it at 250, so it was a really hard climb from that 140 to the 165.
Yeah, it wouldn't go. It wouldn't switch, and it did. It was about 25 minutes when I turned it up, and then it finally popped off of that. It was stuck. About probably 2 hours. We were stuck at 140 to 155. Yeah, no, that jalapeno popper was tough. I want to just try. I want to try one more of these. Just half of it. Yeah, see, these are just.
See, the sausage is good with it,
Yep.
but I don't know. There's something so simple about just the bacon wrapped.
No, well, that's why
takes it a step further that I don't really want to go to.
That's why I'm going back to it, because that's exactly what I was just going to say in my head. This, the bacon, the cream cheese, smoked flavored cream cheese.
It's simplistic.
And the last time we did it, I actually diced up some pepperoni and some summer sausage and put it on the inside, so you kind of got that meat, which is, I've actually watched a couple people and they call them Texas Twinkies. If you have like brisket meat or some kind of a meat, you chop it up and you stick it on the inside. I was going to do that with the last turkey we had, but I ended up eating all the turkey because it was delicious. Or the last pulled pork I just made, but again, I ate it all. I do like this. This would have been good with a meatball too.
Yeah.
Like just regular meat. I think there's something about, the only thing that's, I'm not saying it's weirding me out. It's good like this.
Is the breakfast
But
sausage?
it's breakfast sausage.
Yeah.
And I think if we would have used any other ground meat, I would say 10 out of 10. The breakfast sausage gives you a flavor that you're just not ready to eat with the rest of it.
Yeah.
But it's good.
I mean, from my standpoint,
Although I do like breakfast sausage.
I don't mind breakfast sausage, right? I'd rather have it in patty form than link form. But I can say
This is actually delicious. I like it like
I like bacon. I like eggs. I like, I don't know, toast. I like every other breakfast food, for the most part, over breakfast sausage. I like hash browns better. I like everything better than breakfast sausage. But I still like breakfast sausage. I like when you get the hot sausage taste. And I like the regular breakfast sausage taste. Because it tastes good. It's wrapped in bacon. You know, you got the papa on the inside. But I don't know. I think it's taking over the taste. And we added a lot of breakfast sausage to ours.
It is a stronger, like a breakfast sausage does have a stronger taste than the other thing. I will give you that. I still love it.
Yeah.
If I do make them again though, I would definitely, I think I would gravitate towards either just straight hamburger and so I'm thinking in my head, if we made like a taco flavored, you know what I mean, with the Mexican flavored hamburger and wrap that around and do that, that would be like out of this world. Not that I mind the breakfast sausage, I don't. But next time if I ever do it, I'll get some ground pork, where you get some ground Italian sausage.
I can't say the barbecue seasoning is good here. We have to go pick up some more.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember where I got it.
Probably the dollar store.
I want to say, actually, I got it at Walmart. They had a bargain bin at one time with a bunch of different things, and they were all $1. And I remember grabbing a bunch of them. And again, I was like, barbecue? Why not? Let's try. They were $1. Because normally Walmart seasonings were a lot more. And when you get I think that was a McCormick. And usually I get it at Walmart. But they usually like $3. So there was a bargain bin, and I think I got it. So we'll have to look for that one. Because that one actually went really good with the cream cheese. Yeah. And there was enough flavor, even though we ran out. Like the seasoning on there actually had enough. I'll tell you that the jalapeno poppers are dynamite.
They're really good.
And the Little Smokies, go back and watch that other video. We did some more of them. They came out mint again. And again, if you've never just smoked cream cheese, all we did was hit it with your favorite seasoning. Yeah, and then we also made the cream cheese with the insides of the peppers. Correct. You don't have to, but it just adds a nice spice. Which that's another reason why this is so hot. Because not only is the pepper still hot. Because sometimes the peppers are just not hot. Right. But you have hot peppers and more flavorful, less hot peppers. Right, and you have all the innards that keeps it hot, and the pepper just gets super sweet when you cook it like this. So I would definitely, with the breakfast, I still give it a 10 out of 10. This is delicious. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Poppers wrapped in bacon, 10 out of 10. Poppers in general, a 9.5. Yeah, all right, I'll go. I think they're a little bit lower with the breakfast sausage. Just because I'll go 9 out of 10 with the breakfast sausage. It's hard to get the breakfast sausage and the popper. This here is a nugget of deliciousness. The cream cheese, great. Everything's great. Yeah. 5 hours, worth it. But it is cold outside. That was just crazy to me. We just one other time, and you go back and watch our videos, and if you do, thank you. But there was one other chicken cook we did, and it was just a tiny little Cornish hen, and it took us longer than when I cooked a 20-pound bird. And sometimes your food stalls, and it is what it is. Yeah. So, as they say, cook the temp. We were fighting over it because I'm like, it's got to be done right. There's no way. And hands down, it's definitely done. Yeah. But I was afraid of it drying out, and it didn't dry out at all. That's one thing with the smoker that I found is it's really hard in our case to dry something out. We haven't cooked stuff at really high temperatures. I was just going to say, I'm going to knock on wood on that one because... But we don't really smoke at high temperature. No, we've been lucky. We want to make a pizza. That'll be at high temperature. That for years. That'll be at high temperature. We'll do that eventually. Yeah. It's on our to-do list. Overall, if you haven't tried it, definitely give it a try. It's been a long day because, again, it's good and dark outside, and it's been good and dark for many hours. And snowy. This
Still
is
snow and icy. It's very icy on the ground.
this
Almost
is a lot longer cooked than we expected. The grill held temperature perfect. The cook just didn't happen.
Until we ran out of coal, we had to refill it
Yeah,
halfway through. But we didn't have to relight it, so that's...
No, there was still a little bit of embers and it fired right back up. But again, when we just took this off, I would have had to put more in because I only put a little bit in there because I'm thinking, okay, another half hour.
I mean, it lasts a while, the
Yeah, it
coals.
does.
Cold temp, not so much.
No,
because it burns a lot more to keep it hot.
And this time I'm actually using lump. We
Yeah.
used lump instead of the briquettes.
Still Walmart brand though. Expert Grill.
This was your
Lump.
mother picked this one up. It was, yeah.
Expert Grill. I don't see an issue with them.
The only thing with the lump, I will say this, and not to try to make this video long, but if you are using different charcoals, the Expert Grill it still has a great taste. It doesn't alter the taste. You get the flavor.
It's good.
But with the lump charcoal, I noticed the lumps aren't as big as when we did the B&B.
Yeah.
So they burn a lot quicker. Where the briquettes, they are smaller, but they seem to last almost as long as like Kingsford and stuff like that. So
I do think this has a better smoke flavor than the regular briquettes, but that's my take.
I will take credit or blame for that because I put a couple more chunks of wood in this time. So just to give
but
it.
we always
for
put
that.
wood in it.
Yeah, but
So the wood really controls it.
Yeah.
So make sure you just put wood in it.
yeah.
And don't just cook on the briquettes and stuff.
Yeah, the last, because our last cook,
flavored.
when I just made a pork shoulder picnic. We didn't film it, but I made one and it
Yeah.
came out. Ryan had said it was the best one we've made yet. It was so juicy. I literally took the bone out like this, whoop, and it was so flavorful, but it wasn't uber smoky. Because whatever the wood, you know what it was? They were 20 mile an hour, 30 mile an hour winds, and we actually cooked it on the day. It was like 20 below zero wind chill factors.
Yeah.
And I swear the smoke just passed over the meat and just went out.
I can say that
it's a learning game, though.
the gravity fed 980, the Char-Griller gravity fed 980 does good in the cold.
No, yeah, hands down, because today was freezing outside.
Is it as good as in the warm? Of course not.
Right.
Because the hot air is leaving to go to the cold, or whatever, or the
Nope.
opposite. But I can say that
It's
I
insulated.
was worried that it was gonna like smother out since of the cold temperature, or other issues that could have been caused, like not being able to reach temp as easy,
because that
burning through it way faster.
Yeah, you
than I
got to
thought it
remember
would.
that that's 980 square feet of cooking space. So that's a
I don't know
big,
about square feet.
or whatever it is. I'm sorry, but it's square inches. I mean, of cooking area.
I don't
But
know. It's a lot of cooking area.
It's a big drum where it can get cold, and it really is insulated nice, and it holds temp. Because again, with the wind out there, it's got to be hovering right
It's
around
really
0
cold.
degrees.
It says 19 up there. It
Does
way
not feel
less,
like it. You go out and your hands instantly
earlier.
freeze. Yeah.
But
it held temp good. It stayed
was
at
it,
the
12 or-
It stayed at the 250. But I think being this cold, and you know what? The last time we made the poppers and the last time we made the bacon wrap, I was cooking stuff at 275 because of the cold and because it would help render the bake. And I think I should have just went up to that temp again. But I cooked it at the same temp as other people did.
Yeah.
But they, of course, were like in Texas in the sun. You know what I mean? So. In hindsight, I'm gonna bump it back up next time.
In hindsight, we'll cook it in Texas.
Well, there you go. I really wish I could. Trust me, if I could move out of Massachusetts, I would be doing it in a heartbeat. But we babbled long enough.
Yeah.
Definitely worth a try. I personally would switch the sausage, but I would definitely do this again.
And I would recommend 980.
I definitely.
The worst part
recommend
about the 980 was the building part because it took a while and we just had to build it. We have a video of us building it on the channel.
Yep, you can go back and watch
But,
that. You know what? That
it
wasn't
was just-
overly horrible either. The
No.
worst part about it was paying for it. Other than that, it was good.
Yeah. I mean.
So if Char-Griller wants to set us up with something else,
Yeah,
you know
we'll
what I
take
mean?
all
So-
your grills.
Yeah.
But,
No, I really
it works really well.
I agree with Ryan 100%. We cooked from the couch.
The
you know
best
what I mean?
thing
You
is
go out
that-
and check it.
Yeah.
You know, you can check it. You know, you can go out and check it here and there. But I mean, if I had a stick burner, I would have just spent 5 hours sitting by the grill outside in the 0 degree
Might
weather.
as well go ice fishing.
It would have been freezing. And again, I agree with Ryan. Char-Griller made a great product. I highly recommend it. And
Now the question is longevity. How long is this gonna last?
because
It seems it's gonna last a while.
We're using it, because
Right.
we showed a handful of, but I've cooked, I can't tell you, probably 5 or 6 turkeys and a bunch of pulled porks that we haven't showed, because I don't want to just keep. If you guys want to see that,
here's
leave a
the
comment
turkey,
down below.
But later in the future.
Yeah,
If you want to see every single one of our cooks, we can.
yeah,
but-
leave a comment down below, because there's a lot of them that I don't want to keep doing the same meat over and over again, and that's the thing. We're trying to find a good spot where I can get stuff that I haven't already done. But if you want to see them, let me know, because I'm always, I eat, so I like to cook it. But there you go. There is our armadillo eggs, and give it a try. Leave a comment down below, and hope you enjoyed the video.